It's just too easy. Look at how public opinion changes with just a little acting. Reaper Guild Vice Guildmaster Lee Minsung found to have no allegations from the association. Steps taken by Reaper Guild for the public good being discovered. The opening of the Soul Station field has for upcoming hunters. Vice Guildmaster Lee Minsung continues philanthropic deeds despite lying self-image. Oh my, look who's here. Aren't you the hero of the hunter industry? Madam, you should have contacted me first when you got here. You girls leave. Do you think I have to report every single thing to you? Come on, you know I didn't mean it like that. What a horrible personality. Born with a golden spoon in his mouth, and a Korean superstar in his youth. Of course. After the cataclysm, that pride of his was badly crushed. News of the celebrity Lee Minsung's awakening as an A rank was a public sensation. But then his personal driver became one of the few S ranks in South Korea. That led to national headlines, and the spotlight became focused on his driver. The power dynamic that should have never changed had flipped all of a sudden. But for some reason, he then joined the Reaper Guild, which his driver, Lim Taegyu, had created. How about we talk business now? What business? Stop playing dumb. I'm talking about star powder. You know, would it be possible for me to buy in bulk this time around? Haven't you heard? I've lost a distributor and a factory. There is no way I'll be able to meet that demand quickly. There's no way the Vice Guild Master Lee Minsung has run out of methods, is there? Well, I'll try pestering my business partner. I knew it! Shh. I guess I have to find him. He's been quite defiant as of late. That brat... Sung Suho explodes into action inside a dungeon, his purple-tinged form slashing through a horde of monstrous creatures. Dark beasts lunge from all sides as blades of light arc through the air, severing claws, and the battle intensifies as Sung Suho unleashes a series of rapid slashing techniques, each strike leaving brilliant white energy cuts across the monsters. A severed claw tumbles to the ground.
I'm calling the next horde of goblins now.
Young Monarch.
He must have grown impatient after that talk earlier.
Our goal is to obtain information about the star from Lee Minsung, who stands at the top of the distribution chain of star powder. Coming into contact with him unexpectedly before a battle will be dangerous.
Then how are we supposed to get the information from him?
If he won't confess willingly, I'll have to devour him and check. My liege has permitted me to devour humans as long as they're evil.
But that would only work if you're able to defeat Lee Minsung. I saw hunters of various ranks when I visited the Hunters Association. And if I were to estimate your ranks with my ability to determine one's strength, your power is currently equivalent to a C-rank hunter. Gur is a D rank, Essel is a C rank, and young Monarch with Gur's possession is barely over a B rank. Of course, even within the same rank, there are differences, but you could assume that it would take 10 D ranks to defeat one C rank. In other words, we are still lacking the strength needed to defeat the A-rank Lee Minsung and the Reaper Guild.
What rank are you, Baru?
I'm a marshal, I'll have you know.
Weren't you a private?
Cake! I'll tear you apart! The Daily Quest. Shadow Dungeon. Cleaning 100 goblins, 100, 10 goblin decurion, 10 to 10, 1 goblin centurion, E1 Brewan. You have received a reward for completing a quest. Check your reward. You will receive the following rewards. Reward 1. Stat recovery. Reward 2. Stat points 53. Reward 3. 1. Random box.
The count isn't increasing even though I kill more of them. I guess the hidden reward was a one-time thing. Open random box.
You have obtained item. Ashen ring. Item, ashen ring, rarity, D, type, accessory. Sense, +5. You have equipped item, ashen ring. Sense, 29, +5.
I got a ring that increases my sense by 5. Even still, that doesn't change my current situation much. Hunting goblins hasn't increased my level for a while now. And after I hunted the demons back then, Vulcan's horn's damage increase only went up by 25.
Item, Vulcan's Horn Effect, used to destroy, increases physical damage by 25.
I want to grow faster, but there are too few ways. I need to enter a dungeon and defeat the magic beasts in it to level up. Ha! But the only contracts I get are mining team and hauling jobs. As I thought, there aren't any strike squads that want an E-rank hunter like me. And it's also forbidden by the Hunters Association to enter a gate without permission.
How about you get a reevaluation? If I remake, they're going to write an article and put it on the Hunters Association
homepage, so I'll have to avoid that. Since I know the Apostle of the Itarim is on Earth, I want to avoid having my identity revealed and becoming a weakness to my father, especially when I can't even defeat Lee Minsung, let alone the Apostle of the Itarim.
If it's the Apostle of the Itarim, there is no need for you to be concerned about them yet. If they arrived on Earth before I did, I predict they won't be powerful due to the effect of dimensional travel.
Dimensional travel?
For dimensional travel through outer space, there exists a dimensional rift that must be crossed. However, the walls of this dimensional rift are especially narrow. And they also possess the bothersome property of clashing with mana. Even if the outer walls are forcibly expanded, they retract instantly. So the stronger a being is and the more mana they have, the longer and more energy-demanding dimensional travel is. That is why the vast army of the Itarim is unable to invade this galaxy, and why my liege hasn't been able to come here easily. To put it simply, that means someone who used mana for quick dimensional travel must have come.
I see. And the demons with Brock, and the demons were hiding themselves. If the invasion of the Itarim will happen in the future, then now is the perfect time for me to grow.
I suppose now is the time. Beru, since I can't tell how the situation on Earth is now, I'll leave it to you to choose what to do when you arrive on the scene. If you need help, take this and go to him. He should be a great help to Suho in many ways.
The other reason my liege gave us the key, I'll use it now.
Young Mo, why didn't I think of this? When the method to secretly enter a gate, without breaking the rules of the Hunters Association, was this close to me?
It's been a while, Suho. It's our first meeting since you've awakened, right? I wondered what it could be when you asked to meet me out of the blue. But to think you'd come to me with a business proposal. You've grown so much, Suho.
I've brought an offer that you definitely can't refuse.
As expected of the young monarch, he reached the person my liege mentioned all by himself.
So you want your uncle to give you enough support to enter a gate?